Have you ever wondered how close a celebrity, a president, or an artist has come to losing their life in front of thousands of people, and no one noticed? In a matter of seconds, a crowd can turn into a threat, a fan can cross the line, and the smallest mistake can end in tragedy. Today, you'll see real moments where private security reacted just in time. Extreme reflexes, split-second decisions, and bodyguards who literally became the final shield between danger and fame. Although he's famous for playing strong and invincible characters, in real life he also needs protection. An individual attempted to attack Arnold Schwarzenegger, but within seconds he was taken down and ended up on the ground, neutralized by two of his bodyguards.
Come here.
Faced with any direct threat, presidential protocol leaves no room for error. The footage shows the President of the United States being removed from the location after what was considered an assassination attempt. The coordination and reaction of the security team were precise at all times. Being a globally recognized figure also means dealing with unpredictable situations. Kim Kardashian has millions of followers around the world, but not all of them know how to respect boundaries. That's why, on more than one occasion, her security team has had to intervene to keep her safe.
Okay? No. Huh? What are you doing?
Same guy again.
Yeah?
Are you fine?
Donald Trump has been one of the most heavily exposed presidents in the media, and every movement he makes is handled as a high-risk operation. When the president moves through city streets, he does so surrounded by a strong security detail. On this occasion, that protection was crucial when a protester tried to dangerously approach the vehicle Donald Trump was traveling in.
Whoa! Uh-oh, Secret Service. Stay away from the car. Stay away. Oh my God.
The Pope's tours usually gather massive crowds, which requires extreme security measures. During a procession in Morocco, an out-of-control individual managed to breach the perimeter, but private security reacted in time and prevented him from getting close to the pontiff.
من خلال هذا الاستقبال الشعبي الكبير.
Official visits between heads of state involve carefully planned security deployments. During his visit to India, the convoy of the President of Indonesia drew attention due to its size and organization. Beyond looking imposing, the level of protection appeared practically impenetrable. In countries with high political tension, threats against executive power can take increasingly sophisticated forms. 7 members of the National Guard were injured in Venezuela after what is believed to have been an assassination attempt against President Nicolas Maduro in Caracas. According to reports, the attack was carried out using a drone. The broadcast was cut without explanation. Not all security interventions happen in front of cameras or crowds. Here we see flawless work by a bodyguard. In some situations, everything depends on reacting before danger materializes. Security also uses discreet tactics to avoid drawing attention. One of Taylor Swift's bodyguards disguised himself in a graduation outfit to blend in.
Everything is stuck for me. Give me everything, it's stuck for me.
Sometimes, distraction is a protection tool. Private security doesn't always act directly. This is one of the strategies used to avoid unwanted photos of a celebrity.
Hey! Come on, Tony. Offset's not here. Tony, I know that's you. Tony, I know that's you.
Royal convoys also face risks during public events. As the Jordanian king's motorcade passed, a person from the crowd ran toward the road, straight toward the escort vehicles. Not all protection is visible to the naked eye. Suits with hidden bulletproof vests, an original idea used by security teams. When there's no time to ask questions, action comes first. Streamer IShowSpeed was distracted on his phone when it was time to move, so his bodyguard simply picked him up and carried him away. Security work doesn't always happen in dangerous places. When you're the bodyguard of a famous rapper's daughter, sometimes you even have to ride children's carousels. Cristiano Ronaldo's fame causes many fans to lose all sense of danger. Although stadium assistants are not private security, in this case, one of them reacted immediately and protected the footballer when a fan tried to approach him. International summits bring together some of the most powerful leaders in the world, and any unexpected movement is considered a potential threat. At the BRICS summit, security prevented Xi Jinping's assistant from entering when he tried to reach the Chinese leader. Fame on social media also brings consequences beyond the screen. IShowSpeed's bodyguard goes crazy on a fan.
Don't bait!
Being the most recognized footballer on the planet means living under constant attention that goes far beyond the stadium. Messi is so popular that he had to hire a personal bodyguard because at almost every match a fan runs toward him. Massive concerts are environments where excitement can quickly turn into chaos. During a show in Romania, Lady Gaga's bodyguard reacted immediately and tackled a fan who tried to get too close. Accompanying a figure like Messi is not an occasional job, it's constant surveillance. As you can imagine, Messi's bodyguard has more than enough work due to the number of people trying to invade his space. Being on stage does not guarantee absolute safety, even in front of thousands of people. Not even on stage can an artist feel completely safe. That's what bodyguards are for. Not all situations faced by personal security involve attacks or threats. Sometimes personal security is used in rather curious situations. DJ Khaled didn't want to ruin his sneakers walking on sand, so he asked his bodyguards to carry him.
Thank you, brothers. I appreciate it.
You want to get in the back?
Can't mess up the chase. I'm performing live right now, right here on Miami Beach.
In some cases, the risk doesn't come from the audience, but from the environment itself. A bodyguard kept an artist dry in a rather strange way, having to save him from his own teammate. When someone generates that much excitement, situations repeat over and over again. Once again, Messi's bodyguard steps into action. At this point, he deserves an award. Getting close to the audience can be a powerful gesture, but also a dangerous one. Beyoncé decided to get as close as possible to her fans, but one of them started pulling her. It happened on stage. Fortunately, the bodyguards reacted quickly and the show continued. In this line of work, reaction speed is everything. Just watching the reflexes of this bodyguard shows how decisive a few seconds can be. None of these reactions happen by chance. Here we see a private security training session, where they prepare to respond to any situation. The The rapper's career has been surrounded by controversy and public conflicts. Tekashi 6ix9ine always moves accompanied by large bodyguards, making him look small next to them. Even at political events that appear controlled, danger can emerge unexpectedly. During a public speech, a bodyguard managed to shield and evacuate Japanese Prime Minister Fumio Kishida after the sudden launch of a smoke bomb. Being a bodyguard is not easy at all. Even at public events outside the presidency, risk remains constant. The Secret Service surrounds Donald Trump after a threat during an event in the United Kingdom on November 5, 2016. Excessive admiration can lead to impulsive decisions. This kid wanted a photo with Cristiano so desperately that he ran onto the field during a live match. But the staff acted instantly. Private spaces of political leaders also have extreme surveillance. At the Japanese Prime Minister's residence, precise security work ensured unobstructed passage. Not all conflicts happen in traditional settings. Jack Doherty and Mike Smalls clash at a Tesla event organized by Jack. Things escalate when Jack starts shooting Mike with a water gun. After the conflict, Mike Smalls is expelled from the competition.
L's in the chat. L's in the chat. Let me chat.
Hotel exits are often critical moments for celebrities. Absolute chaos as Lady Gaga exits her hotel. A fan tried to take a selfie, but the bodyguard kicked him out without hesitation, saying, "Are you kidding me?" Presidential protection doesn't rely only on people. It also depends on technology. Look at the level of armor on the French president's car. It looks capable of withstanding even machine gun fire. Running onto a stage without authorization almost never ends well. A fan ran onto the stage straight toward his favorite rapper, but within seconds it was clear the artist didn't appreciate the surprise. At massive events, a slow reaction can escalate chaos. Travis Scott's security in action, clean, fast, and effective response. Airports are one of the most unpredictable places for celebrities. Fans often appear without warning, which is why this artist's bodyguard is always alert. Not even presidential convoys are free from accidents. The Secret Service's reaction when a civilian car crashed into a vehicle from President Biden's convoy. Was the response fast enough? Footballers also face uncomfortable situations outside the stadium. This Real Madrid fan tried to reach Luka Modric, but didn't succeed. The reaction of the security team was immediate. European airports can also become scenes of harassment. Anya Taylor-Joy harassed by desperate fans seeking an autograph at Nice Airport. A clear example of security in action. Some attacks happen when least expected. Here we see the attack against Slovak Prime Minister Fico and the excellent work of his bodyguard.
Padlo celkom 5 výstrelov.
Mass political rallies always involve a high level of risk, especially when dealing with polarizing figures. Donald Trump was injured in a shooting during his rally in Butler, Pennsylvania on Saturday night. The FBI confirmed it was an assassination attempt. Later, Trump stated on social media that he was injured in the ear.
Watch out.
This is the exact moment when a security agent saved someone's life as another person ran directly toward them. The absolute priority in security is to protect first and evaluate later. That's how a true professional works. He first protected the girl from any risk, and only after her approval did he step back and continue monitoring from a distance. After attacks and traumatic experiences at mass events, some artists move under much stricter protection protocols. Ariana Grande always under the watchful eye of her bodyguard. Being part of royalty means living under constant surveillance, even in everyday situations. Here we have a curious case involving Prince Harry's security. They kept all dangerous individuals away, but failed to notice an ordinary neighbor simply walking toward his home. Not even the most prepared security setups can anticipate everything. President Macron's security failed to prevent a voter from approaching and slapping him. Moving one of the most famous artists in the world through crowds requires absolute coordination. Taylor Swift's bodyguards literally clear a path all the way to the exit. At official events, even spontaneous gestures can create awkward situations. Trump desperately tried to help a soldier recover his flying cap.
As we are covering all this serious news, you see a Marine alongside Marine One lost his cap. The president goes to help put it back in. It falls off again as he pats him on the side. He goes and he grabs it again. It's so windy, obviously, from the helicopter.
Some leaders live surrounded by extreme security in every movement they make. Kim Jong-un's bodyguards protecting his limousine. Running onto a stage without authorization usually ends badly. A person jumps on stage during a concert and security reacts so fast they almost strip him down to his underwear. Presidential protection doesn't apply only to the president, but also to their family. The Secret Service teaches a man why getting too close to the president's daughter, Ivanka Trump, is a bad idea. Not even a boxing legend moves without protection at public events. Protecting Floyd Mayweather in London in 2017. That was real bodyguard work.